Hey YouTube, Sizzy here.
Hey guys, Zizaran here.
Hey everyone, so I was literally just about to go to bed.
Hi, Zizaran here. Zizaran here with Zizaran here. Zizaran here with Zizaran here. Hi, Zizaran here. And welcome to my channel. Wow, that looks like my girlfriend. Sharks is the best one. Go away! Leave! I believe in Sharknado, and you should too. Vote Sharknado to go away! That says a lot. What? Excellent Gauntlet will be hell on Earth? Yes. Yes, it will. Oh my god! Nothing prepared me for that! So creative. Oh! Oh! We made so much money! Oh! Oh. Scripted! Scripted! That's our card! That's our community card! We made this! That is... Oh my... This is the undisputed best axe in the game! For Duelist! For Banket! Fucking Banket! Holy shit! Oh. Hello! Hello. Passionates win? I know! Literally, Passionates win. Ninja hair gone? I know. Where is Bex when you need her? I know. That too. That too. Is the PoE2 patch a reset as well? Well, if you want it to be, there is a new league with a new season. But like, if you can continue on the old economy if you want to, there just probably won't be many other people there with you. Haircut? No, my hair actually just fell out on its own. It was really weird. I just woke up and there's just a bunch of hair. All the blue just like fell out. I don't get the appeal to play on the old economy. I can explain it to you. So generally, the people that play standard, now this is not the people that play it actively, and there is less people that play it actively, but it's generally if somebody wants to play, like say they're only going to play as little as like 2 hours a month or 6 hours a month, then they might want to just log in, like, you know, things have finally calmed down in their life and they finally have a few hours to play. They just want to log in on an old character that works and blast a few maps, right? They don't want to go through a campaign again. They don't want to go through like leveling a new character. So it's generally people with very, very limited playtime. It's why you don't see a shit ton of people log in and play 16 hours a day on standard. There are always exceptions, but generally. You're such a dad. True. I do know that. So it's more like there are many different people that just don't have as much time to play. Is what it's more about. I was playing Dota last night and I ran out of role queues, but I finally found somebody to play position 4 and 5 for me. Poor idea. How about if experience in the end will be some number? No. That's complicated, unintuitive, and silly, in my opinion. I don't think that's a good solution. I don't understand why the solution would not just be 6 portals for white maps, 4 for yellow, and 2 for reds. I think that's infinitely better. But that's just my opinion, man. What do I know? Yeah, they Dota addiction started. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. It is what it is. Is it only me, or is the stream a bit laggy? Hopefully, that is only you. But I don't know. But I'm hoping it's just you. Do you feel like they should have done more updates through the league itself? I think they should have done balance through the league itself. If you're asking if I think they should add content throughout the league itself, no. Because an ARPG player is going to be like, oh, did they add a lot? Oh, no, they just added one thing. Well, I'm not going back for that. And then they'll add a little bit more, and they're like, oh, they had another thing, but it's still just one thing. And the other thing, like, I don't know, I heard that maybe wasn't that good. So, like, ARPG players are only going to come back when there are significant changes, like when there's, like, a big, big change. And honestly, at this point, we're so trained around economy resets anyway. Are you aiming PoE 2 until the last Epoch cycle? Yep. Yes, I am. I suppose that it would make more difficult to get Atlas Pass points, yeah. Such bad timing. Well, it could have been worse. It could have been what it was supposed to be, which is 2 days apart. At least now we have some time. Could have been worse. Yeah, of course. Everyone's going New League. Very, very few people are going to, like, just continue playing on a broken economy. I don't think a single player is going to do that. Sorry, I don't think a single streamer is going to do that, by the way. Like, I don't think there's going to be a single streamer that's like, oh, I'm just going to continue playing Standard. It's only very, very, yeah, some other people. Do you know if +1 projectile adds 1 more fragment or 10 more fragments to fragmentation rounds? I don't. Does anyone in chat know? I didn't really do that at all. I saw you rant about charms a lot during the announcement. Can you elaborate what's so bad about them? They're just sort of there. They don't really feel like they do anything. They're hard to tell when they ever do something. Like, they just sort of exist. There's nothing exciting about them. Like in PoE1, if I have a freeze immune flask and I get frozen, I click the freeze immune flask and I'm no longer frozen. Or I see a freeze box and I'm no longer frozen. With a charm, I still get frozen. Like, it still happens, and I don't know. Like, it feels buggy. It's sort of like pushing, right? Both of those, they end up feeling unintuitive. They don't feel like they're working. Like, it's very, very hard. Like, for example, if it's set on it, like, this is saved you from being frozen 200 times, that would probably instantly make me feel better about them, right? But they don't do that. Hey, Jim. Hey, Jackies. They're just like this weird automatic mechanic that you don't know when procs and just doesn't feel like a good part of the game. Hey, Jorgs. No, there's no roadmap. Still no patch notes. I really hope the pushy shit with the bosses goes. It feels so janky and bad. Yeah. When's the interview today? 3 to 4 hours? So did they say much about us being able to leave maps induced to your maps? You have infinite portals now as long as you don't die. If you want to clean out every single map and go 30 portals, you can do that now. Well, it should just be implicit belt item level. Says I want to give you some ammo for the Ascendancy respec discussion. Okay. Do you think Huntress is going to be totally broken or underwhelming? I don't know. I think we are going to get whiplash with our player power. I think a lot of people are going to be slapped in the face. Hey, what happened to this? Where did this thing go? If they won't do quick balance changes, then getting stuck in a bad sense will feel really shit. Yeah, I know. The amount of doom towards GGD makes me really sad lately. Yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, you will now be able to enter and exit maps as much as you'd like, as long as you haven't died. Yeah, Smithy Kitava and Lich both look very exciting. Are you excited for Diablo 4 Season 8? Lol. I don't even know. Is that a thing that's happening? I don't even know. I haven't heard of it. Ingenuity? I mean, Ingenuity might not even increase the effect of your rings anymore, right? Do you still get one portal if it has a lot of mods? Yeah. That'll suck. I'm making like a sponsored video for Last Epoch about like what makes Last Epoch great. I'm also throwing in some downsides. For downsides, I want to see if you guys agree with me. For downsides, I said that the auction house is the worst thing I've ever seen in a video game. Long loading screens. They had some server crash issues at launch that hopefully are fixed. Long between leagues. What else did I write? And lack of endgame content, which is also hopefully fixed this patch. Those are pretty good and fair downsides, right? Anything else that really stands out? And mana, really? I think that's the most interesting mana system. I really like the go negative. But they're changing that this patch, Timo. You don't like the low mana region, right? I think every RPG has big mana issues. I did, Arcurus, I did. Is there a game with a great auction house? I don't know. Yeah, Eve. Yeah, it could be fun, pup. What do we do until PoE2? I've been playing Dota. Stop yawning? No. How you doing? You feeling better? Only on an hour sleep? Yeah, only on like 4 or 5. Lack of endgame customization? Yeah. Yeah, I did mention that. Self-harm isn't the answer. You know what? Sometimes self-harm is okay. Sometimes you gotta play Dota. Lots of popsicles. That's fair. Nothing you're not used to. They buffed a chance to gain eagers. What's that? Never go full Dota. What heroes in Dota? I have a pretty diverse pool. I always like trying a lot of different heroes. It's like with so many different heroes, it's hard to find a favorite. So right now, for the last like 1,000 matches, I've been trying out Wind Ranger. I'll probably try that for another few thousand matches. And then there's like this bug. There's like this bug that happens where sometimes Wind Ranger will be grayed out, and then I'll have to play something else. To be fair, I have it like turned off. Oh wait, it's back on again. It actually like detects what I'm playing. I went from Crusader to Divine in 3 weeks. And then I stopped playing for 8 months. What mode do you play? Grayed out? Could it be that somebody else is banning her? Yes, that was the joke, yep. What lane? So when I hit Divine, I was position 1 Windrunner, but she's not very good position 1 anymore, so now I'm position 3. Are you finding the new patch? Well, Windrunner isn't a good position 1 anymore, so I don't like it as much. How are you Ancient 5 in your second last match and Ancient 1 in your last match? Because it's trying to place me.
Zuggy just resubscribed for 21 months.
It's not a good position 3 either, though.
To Dota. Truly dark times are truly upon.
Yeah, but I'm winning. I don't know. Honestly, when you're not even playing at Immortal, what hero you play doesn't matter as long as you enjoy and you're comfortable with the hero. To be honest. That's kind of true, but she still sucks. She sucks when people are bad. I'm pretty decent with Windrunner. I'm level 30. Are you gonna try the new TFT set off stream? When does it, when's the new set? But I really need to find people in my life that can play position 4 and 5 and give me role cues. I think she fits position 2 best. Wait, hard carry? Safe lane? 1 is mid, right? Or is position 2 mid? I always mix them. Oh. I don't want to play mid.
Subscribed for 15 months. Meow.
I used to play mid. Mid is so try-hard. Nice haircut, thanks. It was really funny. So I was at the dentist today, so like my mouth is completely numb. But when I was like booking the next like appointment for a checkup, they were like, all right, blah 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 May, young man. See you then. So I got called young man. So I guess I look slightly younger with my hair like this. But like just as that happened and I was about to text Helena about it, she got mammed when ordering coffee. So it was like some like 19-year-old or something gave her the coffee and was like, here you go, ma'am. And she was like, I got mammed. And I was like, I got young mammed. It's funny. Good times. I do look pretty old though. You're basically 50. Do I look like I'm turning 37? I don't know. I don't feel like look like I'm turning 37. I would guess young 30s. Nice. Yes. All right. Don't like you anymore. April 2nd? That's not a good date for me. Should PoE2 design SSF trade differently? I don't know how I feel about that. Ideally, no. But in PoE2, it might need it. Thanks, Zoogie. Wait. Oh yeah, you talk like you're older, Mizu. I always imagine you're like 40, 50. Do you think it's possible to start streaming PoE only on YouTube and make it work? Why wouldn't you stream on Twitch and YouTube? Why wouldn't you stream on both? I don't know what my editors are doing with Young Gorman's video. Yeah, I can share the POV. Are you sure you're not confusing it for the moments badge, Jesse?
Samurai
Yeah,
Pizza
Myra.
Cam is firing Ziz's laser.
Samurai, thank you for the prime. Some yapping session today, mini podcast. Yeah. Yeah, me too it is. I'm 10 levels ahead of you. Unless I beat up, I beat in the IRL. Unless I mess up. Yeah, don't die. More practice sessions today, young man. So what I kind of want to do is I want to do an Ascendancy deep dive and write pros and cons on the new Ascendancies. Do you think the majority of people who don't like PoE2 don't like because it's kind of hard to make a build that works and kills bosses? No, and I don't really agree that that's the case. I think it's easier. I'll start with the blacksmith. So that's the one I care about. Lich and blacksmith are the most interesting. When PoB2? PoB2 exists. Like this? By the building too? It even exports directly to Maxroll. It even looks pretty good. Oh my god, I want to show you guys something crazy. I took a clip. Oh, actually, there's a few things. Here, I took a clip of Annie. The audio is not super important. Have you guys seen this game? So it only works on iPhone right now, which sucks because iPhone sucks. But so she is imported. She sent a picture of herself and it made that character. And then you can custom make the clothes. So she made the boob window on her t-shirt, and then she copy pasted the texture, and it AI generated a texture based on what she's wearing, and it is synced up to her face. So watch what she does now. Isn't that crazy? So when she laughs, smiles, talks, it laughs, smiles, talks. Isn't that nuts? Obviously, like, so it's an Asian game, so the majority of the characters, it doesn't do like white aesthetics as well, but it definitely looks like slightly Asian Annie, doesn't it? It's pretty good. I'm very impressed. Yeah, I bought it and I also only played it for like a little bit. The controls in the game are dog shit though. Also, oh my god. Did you guys see this? How? It has a crack on the right side? No, the crack forms though. See, the crack forms. No, that's not a crack, it's goo. The bowl was not hot. She's already confirmed that it was a cold bowl. And she said there's no diamonds in her bracelet.
Wahoot just
This has to do with temperature and structure.
Months. It is
so
the
wait.
first of the month, so time to hand over money to my overlord. Maybe one day my landlord.
Thank you, Wahoo.
D.
Thank you. So wait, explain. It's to do with temperature. So if the bowl is cold, or like normal temperature, and all the stuff you're putting in is normal temperature, why would the bowl... That doesn't make sense. I don't see why room temperature everything would break. Like, I think that's only if like something's like different temperature. I don't think room temperature anything here is gonna break. She's so like, what the fuck? Her expression's great. Dude, how cool is slow motion stuff? Not that this is slow motion, but you know what I mean. Man, that could have easily gone in her eye. Look how fast the cat reacts. The cat was out. Yeah, it's like point 1. That's fascinating. I think I can see a crack on it before it breaks. We thought that too, but it's liquid from the egg. It's liquid from the egg. You ever watch the slow-mo guys are breaking glass? Yeah, I love shit like that. Cats have between 20 to 25 or 20 to 50 ms to move the whole body. Yeah, I was wondering about this. So a snake can in theory never bite a cat because the cat is always faster. Now, when I am playing with my cat, I can always beat my cat. Is that because house cats have lower reaction speed? Or is the cat slowing down on purpose to play with me? Or is it because I can anticipate it better? You shouldn't beat your cat. I don't beat my cat. So this is a superhuman? No. Do you know there are actually humans that get consistently 60 to 70 MS in tests? Isn't that crazy? I wonder what like the fastest human can get. 60 MS, it's easy. It's not. It's not. I did so I asked Noogie to do a human benchmark. And it was so funny because like he scored quite low on a lot of them. And I was like, it's really good for your age, Noogie. Oh, I'm so toxic. And then I did another one of mine. Dude, my scores have gone up so much. Like my scores have gone up so much. I'm so proud. My reaction was kind of slow. 14 MS was my top reaction while doing a drive test. That's an accident, not on purpose though. Penny quartz Kimberlite class. I remember seeing a study that some esports level gamers often have reaction times on par or better than fighter pilots. I believe that. I believe that. I mean, I would assume pro gamer, depending on the game, race car driver, fighter pilot, like all of those three, I would assume are like really, really extremely high up there. Lando exists for a reason. Is that a car? Gym test, funny title. That's actually the highest I've done on that in a long time. 60 MS, you should apply for a world record considering the world record is 101 MS. Yeah. 101 is crazy. Then I'm not like too bad. Like the best I've done, because I do this once a day now. The best I've done is 143. He's a racing Twitch streamer. He's now one of the better F1 drivers. Oh, that's so cool. Honestly, what the fuck should fighter pilots react to? Them flying into no obstacles? The Nightly spare flash from Faker? Wait, can somebody link that? What is the test that you just shown? Humanbenchmark.com? Why is there a how to open a door bookmark? I use it for insulting people. It is actually amazing for my age. 141 is actually insane for my age. What's this? I don't even know what to look for though. I don't play League. Has it happened yet? Oh, I see it. Oh, wow. Yeah, the spare that comes from here. Wow. Yeah, okay, that's nuts. He's like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, okay, that's nuts. I didn't even see it the first time. But yeah, no, I started doing the human benchmark stuff. I've been having a lot of brain issues, so I was like, I was consistently getting like 10 to 15% on all the memory things, but I've made some changes in my life now, and I'm doing like 70 to 90. So, while checking scoreboard, yeah, that's crazy. That's nuts. Is there a period to announcement? There's an interview today. And then I have an interview on the 8th at 10 p.m. BST. Yeah, the turn. He's anticipating it? Why? What made him anticipate it? I don't think that was like a big chance of that happening. Is there going to be streamer drops again? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. You think we'll get to see intel from the interview today? Yeah, maybe. They said there would be. I'm 90% sure. I will probably watch the interview live. I've been trying to do like when there's nothing to do, like for example, like if patch notes were out right now, I wouldn't be live. I'd just be cranking up builds. But when there's nothing like work related for me to do, I've been trying to rest up more and spend more time with my family and stuff. So I actually, after being at the dentist, I went for a long walk with Helena. Work? Well, I do a lot of other stuff on the side too. I don't just stream anymore. As I said before, the week before League launch is so long. Yeah. In the PV2 FAQ thread, they mentioned Twitch drops on League launch. Can you link that? I'm lazy. If you have it open anyway. Wildest predictions for the patch notes? My wildest prediction is Ignite gets buffed. I really thank you. I really want Ignite, man. Like, I'm such a big Ignite fan. Drop. What information will be revealed? What to expect and new Twitch drops. Do you think they'll do another sub-gift campaign? I guess this is 50-50. Either they do or they don't. Current Ignite is very sad. Hi, Ulti. Good to see you, dude. You doubt it?
Ultimatif just resubscribed for 24 months.
I think they might.
Palos is
2 years, dude. Good to see you, man. I think they might. I think they might, actually. That's my favorite sub-badge. I think that's my favorite. They never did before besides the EA launch. Yeah, but it was very successful. It brought in a lot of like big streamers that streamed PoE just for the drops, which is the point of it, right? Do you know, isn't it really, really interesting? Isn't it super interesting how drops work? Like, you're effectively sponsoring somebody to play your game, but they don't need to advertise that they're sponsored. Even if they make 10 times more the amount of money from a drop, they don't have to announce that they're sponsored. But if you pay them even $100 to play the game, then they have to announce the hashtag ad. You have to make it very clear. Rain support channel reminds me of Damage on Tuesdays from D4. Damage on Tuesdays. When should we expect the patch notes? I'm hoping today. The earlier the better. I gotta get them today. I'll be pugging out. Yeah. Don't tell the government that. Well, I want there to be I want there to be a lot of laws and rules. I think that's a good thing. Like, for example, do you know what? I unironically, people meme about this, but I love the race car shirts. He looks so much healthier than last month I looked. Thanks. I've been working hard on that actually. Thoughts on making currency exchange available to SSF players. Do you understand what the point of solo self-found mode is? The point of solo self-found mode is that you earn and gain everything yourself. That is the entire point of solo self-found. So no, I don't think trading should be available to solo self-found players. I can't believe how much drops work. Yeah, I mean, people love free shit. But I can't find a greater jeweler. Have you thought about playing Tradely? Did you see that they will nerf MF? Yeah, I heard about it. It's just rumored though. Nice haircut, thank you. I get drops for games I don't even play. I like getting stuff. Yeah, see, that's nuts. It is a YouTube chatter. It's from my interview in Japanese, the MF news. Yeah. It's on Reddit, right? Do you guys like when I go live and just yap about pointless shit even if I'm not playing? Are you reading YouTube chat? Yes? Do you know, it shocks me how many streamers don't read their YouTube chat. They literally just go live and then just ignore it. It's crazy. It's like nearly every stream. I'm like the only I'm the only one I know that reads. Oh, Lily does. I should post it in Lily's YouTube stream just to test it. Not really, but I like watching you, so I still say that's fair. That's fair. When there's gameplay, there's less yapping, which is less entertaining. I like having conversation. It helps that I actually interact with chat a lot. Yeah. Have you considered using a dark reader so that this doesn't flashbang us? Well, the thing is, there is a dark thing. How do I get dark? Shouldn't it stay on the right? Usually there's a dark thing on the right. But it's not here. Some streamers have equal, if not more, YouTube viewers and still ignore it. Yeah.
Such kitty much meow just resubscribed for 45 months.
Preferences in the top right area.
Go derp.
Let me find it. Preferences. Dark? No. I don't see anything in preferences. What would it be under?
132 is firing Ziz's laser.
Click the cogwheel? There's a cogwheel? There's no cogwheel. I don't see a cog. No, killer, I don't. I'm not getting alerts again. Silver, thank you for the 3 months resub. Let me relog on my stream element extension so I can get alerts properly again. You're on old Reddit? Dark mode is only on new Reddit. Yeah, I prefer old Reddit. I prefer old Reddit. Alright. Such kitty, thank you for the sub as well. Okay, you guys are just gonna get banged. I mean flash banged. But that's fine. Do you know when Hell Clock will go live? I don't. But this year. But yeah. Many players have rarity in their builds, and it feels like a must-have. Will this be adjusted? Yes, as you pointed out, we'll make significant adjustments to the effect of increasing item rarity on equipment. The thing is, am I the only one who seems like this is a very, very easy fix? All you do is rarity no longer affects currency. Boom. Then you wear it to try to farm unique items if you want unique items on Soul Self-Fun. It's... I mean, that's just practice, but yeah. The more you practice, the more ahead you'll be. Isn't that what they did in PoE 1? Yep. And it's really, really useful in PoE 1. Like, you still care about it, but you don't feel like it's mandatory. It ends up being a good thing on gear, but you're not like, I'm going to forgo +3 gem level. I would prefer just removing it. Right. Okay. I want to write like a pros and cons thing. Pros, cons of blacksmith. Easy gearing, easy 90 max res. You are Orin from League of Legends? Huh. Cons, no damage. Temper weapon. Temper weapon from the video looks like the worst thing ever. Interesting uses. I really wonder how useful Manifest Weapon is going to be. If it's just one weapon, can it really be that useful? Technically, it's bonking your weapon every attack. Because one bonk gives one attack. What is a normal body armor? White. You can have sockets in it. Yeah, we do, Fed. Manifest Mjolnir. Yeah. Fell on hit. Might not share cooldown with Mjolnir. It might be good with fast quarterstaff or javelin attacks. Spear attacks. So on the 8th, are you going to talk to the devs and ask questions? Correct. So on Blacksmith, you're forced to take 90 max res, right? So you only, it's a 4-point ascendancy. And then either you put 4 points in your chest or you put 2 points here. Then you have to consider, is 2 points in the chest worth foregoing a chest, or do you take something else? Like, you could take the travel nodes too, 20% fire and 20% melee. But I think for the most part, a rare chest will be better than 2 points. Like, for example, yeah. Do we know if a white corrupted chest works? A white corrupted chest will work, for sure. So you can either have an implicit or an enchant or an extra gem socket. You probably want to wear Cloak of Flame on this Ascendancy. Do minions that cast spells benefit from spell support gems? Yes, they should, yeah, absolutely. I mean, in my opinion, this Ascendancy, if you aren't using Fire Spell and Hit Manifest Weapon and Temper Weapon, is kind of uninteresting. I don't know. I guess it's just really tanky. I do think we'll see a lot of play on this on hardcore. I'm guessing we get to choose the spell, right? By the way, this is Fire Spell on hit. Does that mean it works with bow? Does it work with other spells? Does it work on melee only? It just says on hit. Do we know? We don't really know, right? Johnny and Rue was talking about that. It's crazy if it works with Rapid Shot. Well, it's going to have an internal cooldown. It might have a 4-second cooldown. It could have a 1. Maybe it has a different cooldown depending on the skill. It's a meta skill that uses energy. Oh. So what's the most interesting fire spells to cast? Detonate Dead is very interesting. We don't have a good way to desecrate, do we? Current fire skills are very meh. Why? But yeah, we have no idea. Sorry, I'm trying to schedule when our next D&D session is. We have no idea if fire skills are good. Ember Fusillade is really cool. Is Ember Fusillade a skill that's available outside of a weapon implicit? Okay, cool. That's the one that's also available as the staff implicit, right? Flame Blast is pretty cool. Will Flame Blast work though? Here, let's go in game and look at fire spells. Hello. The real thing, though, is they said more support gems. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's like 20 new skill gems. Is it 20 or 28? I see attack igniting to improve Firestorm. Not sure how good that spell is though. We don't know about any spell. We know nothing about any fire skill. We have no idea what's good and what's bad. 25. Like, anyone who's thinking right now, like, oh, well, that skill isn't very good, is thinking about this completely the wrong way. At the end of the day, we have no idea. At all. We have literally no idea. All we know is, like, Spark is mechanically strong, right? That's why it's often a target of nerfs. Right? All we can know is, like, what is mechanically strong. Let me write down all the fire skills. Flame Blast. Will that work? Is that not a channel? It's channel, so it probably won't work, right? I think we can assume Flame Blast will not work. Firestorm will. Fireball will. Detonate Dead will. You can only have one, so Solar Orb will work, but it's kind of dumb. Infused Incinerate will not work. Amber Fusillade will. Solar Orb might be good. Why? Why would that be good? I don't think that'll be good. You can only have one, so casting it many times is not good. Is there no other fire skills? Isn't Fusillade a channel? No. It is not. Fusillade requires you to stop attacking to let it shoot projectiles. So question for Ziz, why are you so lame? I think it's just an age thing. It's like scientifically proven the older you get, the lamer you get. I didn't know you read YouTube comments. I do, but I get a lot more negative comments on YouTube. Ah, shit! The guy I read out the comment of is actually banned on my channel. I shouldn't have. No way, he's not. He's not. Never mind. I thought he was. But yeah, I get a lot more negative comments on YouTube. I'm not sure why. I don't like, even though like my YouTube audience is like 3% of my Twitch audience, 98% of any negative comment I read will be on YouTube. Which is weird, because usually people are commenting with their full name, including surname, on YouTube, but I still get way more negative comments. It's really interesting. Would you like us to even it out? No, you're good. Well, let me know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Firestorm is very strong mechanically. Fireball or Detonate Dead are probably the most obviously interesting. The problem is, like, you don't really get corpses for Detonate Dead, so that would be clearing only. I think Ember Fusillade could be good. Oh, Highcroaker. Yeah. Doesn't Detonate Dead benefit from the wand and the point in the tree to not consume corpses? It's sort of irrelevant. Wait, wand? You probably won't be able to use a wand. But you need to attack. Firestorm has a limit, does it? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Firestorm's not that interesting. Honestly, is it just me or is the only interesting fire spell Fireball? Until we get more fire spells. Flame Wall? No, that's not interesting. Well, yeah, it's not that interesting. You may be able to use Manifest Weapon with Sacrifice for DD. Yes. That could potentially work. Would SOS work? Unlikely. Unlikely. Yeah, I guess Ember, Fusillade, and Fireball then are the most interesting ones. Well, it might be that casting Fireball will trigger SOS, but I don't think you'd spec into that. It says Undead in the Sacrifice Gem, right? Ember Fusillade can be really strong, but you would need to meet breakpoints. The Blacksmith or the Lich, probably. Is it just spell? Yeah, fire spell. So there's not that many in the game right now that we can choose from. There's not a lot we can choose from. Surely they're gonna add some fire spells with Smith of Kitava. I don't think we're getting any new fire spells this patch. It's not a 0% chance, but I think it's pretty unlikely. Well, Atta did and Living Blom from Implicit, but then you can't attack. Do you think that Warriors with the new Ascendancy have better gameplay? I don't know. I don't know. Right now, in all the races, Warrior was the one winning every race. Like, they were roughly an hour ahead of everybody else. So we'll see. Oops. Optimal doesn't mean fun. Yeah. Maybe you don't like PoE too. Like, most of us are hoping that the game is going to slow down in this patch. Spares one-handed, so you use a shield. I feel like the fire trigger would only be good if you benefit from ignite in your attack build somehow. Yeah, I mean, there are fire attacks. Yeah, Kyle, maybe. Hi, Foxy. Dude, I've been watching Legend of Vox Machinima. It's so good. Dual wield spare mace shenanigans? Wait, can you do that? Can you have one spare, one mace? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so either. I doubt it. None of them are two-handed, Olaf. Didn't they say you have to deal wield the same item class? Yeah, that's what I remember too. I'm gonna go toilet real quick. I'll be right back. Bye. Hello. The fuck? Flashlight turned off. Don't help me in trying to think of how to build my Amazon defensively when it's out. I would say just don't waste too much time on anything until patch notes are out. How you stream says take care. Thanks, man. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, big downside. To be fair, Detonate could be interesting for clearing. And you don't need every character to be a... Oh, but you do need every character to be a bossing character. Fuck me. We have no corpse generation, right? Boots? What are they called? Corpse weight. Decompose. No. Wait, but these don't consume a corpse. They don't spawn corpses. We don't have anything that spawns corpses. What are we doing now? Yapping and killing time? Yeah, we don't have a way to spawn corpses. Corpse weight does not spawn corpses at all. Right. Do we know much about Manifest Weapon? Does it like use skills? Or is it just a minion? Sis, can you log into the streamer PoE site and just read the notes? That's not a thing that exists. Does not exist, I'm afraid. How do you get this hideout? It's a $480 supporter pack. I haven't seen much on this Ascendancy. How's it looking? So it's really tanky. Yeah, like the client, ... I don't know if you're joking or not, but it's very easy to prove that streamer client doesn't exist. They said it was a copy of your weapon. Yeah, but does it do anything? Does it just auto attack? Ben described it as the coward's ascendancy. All defense, no offense. Yeah, I'm the Seat of the Forge is good. Yeah, plateaued. Sacrificing minions. Yeah, that is rough. That might be enough though for mapping and bossing. But you don't really get to scale though. Or they cast Cyclone or cast a different skill? Yeah, that would be better. I mean, it's just a lot of unknowns with this Ascendancy. Like, Temper Weapon looks like literally the worst thing in existence. Manifest Weapon, really, really unknown. Heat of the Forge? Heat of the Forge just seems like we're missing fire spells. I hope this isn't cool thematically, but playing it feels like garbage. Yeah. Temper Weapon is a meme. What were they thinking? Well, they might have changed it already. It might already be changed. Like, think about it this way, right? It's a very easy thing to change. Let's say the temper weapon, you need to hit it once and then your 16 next attacks are empowered. That would probably be feeling really fucking good, right? So it's like, it's a very, very easy thing to fix at least. But yeah, if it's like now where it's shown in the video that it's 1 tink per attack, then it's like, please delete this from the game. So at least it's fixable. I imagine this Ascendancy and powering white monsters is GGG's peak gameplay. Yeah. Oh, should I look at next? Leech. Are you going to need a ton in int to use high level spells too? Yeah. You will. By the way, Eternal Life effectively gives you CI, no? No, wait. What is it CI does? Never mind. It gives you PoE 1 CI, but we don't have that anyway. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I was stuck in PoE 1. So this is just 10% mitigation then, we're hoping. As long as you have Eternal Life. And then the Azeri helmet is getting nerfed down to what, 5%? How is that CI? So in PoE 2, chaos damage never bypasses your energy shield and just does double damage to energy shield. Is it just adorned? No. Because it can do a rare jewel, and it only does this one singular jewel. Well, you won't be able to cast, right? Because your life can't change. Unless it makes it free, which would make it OP. It said you can't? Okay, cool. What's the helmet called? It's Zeri's something. 10% mitigation. No inherent mana regeneration. Disdain, that's it. Depends what build you're playing, Platoon. So, how hard do you think the helmet will be nerfed? So it's currently 25%. Maybe max roll will be 15. Maybe 10. 10 or 15 will be max. They've said no respecs. How long are you planning on streaming today? I don't know. I was very tempted to just play Dota all day, to be honest with you. I have a problem. No idea, James. You're going the Rise QT route now. Getting 40% mitigation would be crazy from helmet post Ascendancy. You're not going to. If it is just mitigation, it's also Azir's Disdain could be tier 1 rarity after the patch, right? Imagine if it's like Mage Blood rarity. On top of being 10%. Um... Well, Temporalis would be a lot harder to get nicely. On Friday, it's live. No idea when we get patch notes. Thoughts on Ingenuity? Any way they can possibly balance it? They could remove the ring mechanic entirely from it. Non-channeling cost an additional 3% of max ES. I mean, this is 30% more damage with the downside. Ingenuity could reduce its own efficiency per ring you have equipped. Yeah. It's rip to ES recharge. Spending energy shield does not interrupt energy shield recharge. Just says on it, if you read the third line. "20% increased maximum energy shield node implies general ES nodes on the tree will be heavily nerfed." Well, they've already said that. Lich is definitely a tempting starter. It is literally spending 2 Ascendancy points for 2 dual sockets. Two dual sockets with a downside. Yeah, you don't have to take that. I think it'd be cooler if that was the phylactery and you got it for free. So if you log out, does it count as a death? No? If you log out, you're safe. Why the jewel node says jewels? %, increase effect of socketed jewels. It does say that. Does it work for more than all? Wait, no, that would be completely broken. Surely it only works. Surely that S is not supposed to be there. There's no way it works like that. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just this one jewel. I'm 90% sure it's just this one jewel. Nothing else makes sense. Literally nothing else makes sense. It is just one jewel. How could the extra mana be worth it if it's only one jewel? Because you're always gonna have energy shield. You're never gonna have a mana cost increase. Jewels aren't really OP like in PoE 1 yet though? Yes it is. Yes they are. Why would it say socketed jewels? It's a lot easier to explain that they just copy pasted adorned and that the S is there by accident than to explain why anyone would play any other Ascendancy. Right? It's a lot easier to explain that there's an S there by accident. I don't think so, Amata. You can't use blood magic because your life cannot change while you have energy shield. Would it stack with Adorn if it's not a typo? Yes. It would stack with Adorn if it's not a typo. I think the phylactery depends entirely if the build has good jewel mods or not. It's definitely a typo. It doesn't depend on that because there's good jewel mods for any build. There's no ambiguity. It says non-unique basic jewels. Can you get 5 mod jewels by corrupting? Yeah. Like, you can't do anything that spends your life when you have eternal life. For ED Contagion? I don't know. Explosion and Jewel and Eternal Life? Any thoughts about cool specters? The Drowning Swamp Hag. Finally, we can get revenge. Will this affect Corrupted Enchants? Yeah. It literally says one jewel? Yeah, that's not what we're debating. That's not what we're debating. What do you think of Mythic Katava? It's a lot of unknowns. It depends on if they change anything. Like temper weapon looks awful. The ring thing is way more powerful. Honestly, this isn't that powerful. Yeah, we'll have patch notes before lunch. What build are you going in the new season? Depends when patch notes are out. We have no idea what's going to be good or bad. It's not going to be no jewels. There's no way. There's no way. There's just no way. There's literally just no way. Give me 10 seconds. But yeah, there's no way. So I have an extra 50 to 100 divine jewel for 2 points. I don't know. What's the what's the absolute best points you can get on a jewel though? Like, or actually, let's open POB. Like, what's a perfect jewel look like? Let's do a spellcasting one. Let's say they're doing chaos. Does that even count as a damaging element? So max res? Sure, let's say that we get max res. %30 energy. Wait, there's a prefix. That just mirror suffix is a little bit unfortunate. Okay. I don't know, man. You would get 30% spell damage, 24 chaos, 8 cast speed, and 4 cold res. And yeah, you can corrupt it. You would obviously corrupt it. And 20% energy shield. Oh, right, so you're assuming it's gonna get nerfed to 10% max? It might just be removed entirely, though, the energy shield stat. I think, especially for the average player, it's a bit of a dumpster node. It's only for this one jewel. And 20% yes, I mean the travel node. Ah, right. I mean, I don't know, man. It has a lot of unknowns. It has a lot of unknowns. Isn't that fun though? Isn't it fun that we don't really know? I like it. I like it. I like that we're sitting here speculating. They shouldn't put out any patch notes? Nah, they should. Was there any guy afraid of at the door like you're rich? Will there be a subathon for this wipe? No, even if they do another gift, even if they do another gift campaign, I'm not going to do another subathon this wipe. I don't want a subathon to be something that I do very often. I want it to be something that is a rare event that is looked forward to. You would miss out on Last Epoch? No, I wouldn't. I could, in theory, do a Last Epoch or PoE subathon into a Last Epoch sponsorship. Also, Jagex just messaged me. Get ready to check our socials in 3 minutes. I want to see a reaction. The fuck would Jagex be doing that I would be giga hyped about? Are they doing a Snell boss in RuneScape? I will pop off. I find subathons interesting because it's always cool to see your wife play. See, that's the thing. Like, but that's the thing. I want a subathon to be something that people are increasingly looking forward to. If I do a subathon all the time, it's not going to be special. It's not going to be fun, and it's just going to be me milking people for money. So I don't want to do it very often. I don't want it to be something I do all the time. So, no, I'm not doing one. I will do one at launch, maybe. Did you see the Tarkov lab event? I did not. I can't believe you wrote Zizaran. What's your character in mind so far? Next thing. So I'm waiting for patch notes. I'm leaning towards Blacksmith, then Lich, and then Huntress. The thing is, I don't know how I'm gonna tank on Huntress. It's just that Joel. Raga whoosh. Wait, so what is this? Is it Jagex Twitter? Like, what am I supposed to be looking at? Or maybe old school RS? It's probably their new game. I'm getting hyped because Aiza's hyped. He's like, it's happening in full caps. And I'm like, Link? And then he's like, I want the trailer for you. I can't remember if you know Viral. Alright, let's watch this. What is this? Announcing Runescape Dragon Wilds. We got a really exciting announcement about for our colleagues working on Runescape Dragon Wilds. A lot of us have tried the game already and really enjoyed our time. We'll love it. A standalone co-op survival game in the RuneScape universe. This is brand new news to me. This is brand new news. This has completely caught me off guard. I am shocked to my core. I am shocked to my very core. That actually looks like suspicious? Doesn't that look sick? April Fools? It's not. That's so cool. Is it on Steam? Yeah, wish this now on Steam. We always firmly believe that Jageist is at its best while we work with players, and Runescape Dragon Wilds is no exception. Our sibling game, RuneScape and Old School RuneScape, bring scapers on the journey with them, and each updates are better for it. We made the decision to launch into early access. You, the players, get hands-on. Wish this just on Steam. April 15th! Oh, that's not when it, like, releases. That's a live stream. So when is your sponsorship that you didn't already agree on a month ago? I swear on my own life that I do not have a sponsorship in the works with them at the moment. I would like one, but no, I actually don't have a sponsorship. But this may or may not be my first time seeing this. But it looks really cool, doesn't it? I would like one. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah. Oh, yay. Okay, so I was under an NDA. But it's been sort of released. So at Gamescom, I sat through like a 1-hour presentation of an early version of this. So I knew they were working on it. I haven't actually tried it myself though, but it looks really cool. Did the dude just cut down a tree with a spell? Yes. So gathering is you can like chop down trees normally, or you can use spells to like deforest an entire area. From how you reacted, it was obviously you knew something. That was the point of why I reacted that way. Like that was the point. Like if you ever asked me like, hey, do you have an NDA? And I can't say, then I would just say like, who knows these things? Like if I ever say like, who knows these things, then the answer is I do, but I can't say. You look good, thank you. No, Scatterbrain. I missed the frosted tips. They're technically there. Honestly, I wish there was a longer trailer. They showed me a bunch of stuff. It looked really cool. The crafting looked really cool too. Nothing pisses me off than a survival game having bad house building. Like, do you know when you're like... I don't know how to describe this with my mouse, but do you know when you're sitting there and you're doing this? Trying to get something to fit in a survival game, and you're like, oh my fucking god, it won't fucking snapshot. And you're just sitting there doing this at a corner, and you're like, I just want to fucking delete everything. It's so nice, but do you know what? I think the most impressed I was over a survival games building system was the forest. Icarus is so nice. I liked Icarus. There's more on the Steam page. Oh, 2 minutes. Have you played Sons of the Forest? If that's the sequel, then yeah, I really liked it. Any filter can add beams of light. Like, that's not specific to the PoE2 filter. That's just Path of Exile 2 has beams of light as an option. That's not... Like, Filter Blade also has beams of light. Is this a DLC or a new game? This is a new game. It's made by Jagex. It's a survival game. I really want to play it. I'm going to play it no matter what. Aisa, please sponsor me. I like money. Is Aisa here? It looks sick, though. I am here. Hi! Yeah, this looks sick. When is it going to be streamable? If you wanted a sponsor, you shouldn't have said you'd play no matter what. No, because Jagex actually prefers working with creators that already want to play their games. They 90% of the time work with endemic creators. They actually work with people that want to try it. We love Sis, smile. I love Aisa. Wait, do you only do you only want to work with me because I help you with like crafting and stuff? Is that the reason? Is this just to get crafting help? Yeah, he told me. I fucking knew it. Oh, I need to not do that. It's shut down my PC once. That would be bribery. That's not a no. Did you ever manage to do Corrupted Gauntlet for the bet? No. I don't think I'm too far off, though. I signed a document how I can't accept bribes. Really? He said if you couldn't help him reclaim LS gear, then he'd block you. See, I believe that. It looks really nice. It looks a lot less ugly than when the first presentation I saw, too. It's like very solid graphics. Which is nice, because, and I don't want to seem vain, but personally, I'm getting really tired of dog shit graphics in good games because like I want to play the game and it might have really cool systems, but I'm getting so exhausted of repeated dog shit graphics. Like I'm very tired of it. Like I love graphics. I love really good graphics. Like running around in Kingdom Come Deliverance and just going like, wow, holy fuck, this is beautiful. It's so nice. Yeah, like Project Zomboid. I play that in spite of the graphics, not because of it. It's like, and especially in survival games, even Valheim was enough for me, where, to be fair, Valheim is the prettiest ugly game I've seen. When will they have patch notes counted in hours? We don't know. This looks sick. I wonder how much in the game they have already. I can't remember if there's going to be bosses and shit. Oh yeah, there is. Never mind. There's a boss. I'm excited. Cooperative 1 to 4 survival crafting game. Wait, is this gonna have sailing before Runescape has sailing? Check Expedition 33. This one? Clear Obscure?
I've been having nightmares. Being out here isn't what I expected.
Knowing Jagex, it's 90% fleshed out already. That's a good compliment. Wonder if it has no customer support like OSRS?
Legacy can take many forms, right?
What kind of game is this?
Learn from the ones who came before.
And lay the trail for the ones who come after.
Wait, I hear something.
Turn-based battle story. Looks dog shit. I'm getting Final Fantasy VII flashbacks.
Get ready.
This is totally not for me. It's inspired by Final Fantasy VIII. It's a no from me, and no interest. Completely out. Completely out. I didn't like Final Fantasy VII, and I'm not about to start liking this now. I'm excited for the RuneScape game, though. That'll be fun. It's not for me. I'm sure it'll be a good game. I hate that style of combat. I don't mind turn-based. Like, I like Boschgate 3. Vortex every 6 months.
Vortex 84 is.
Did you see the
firing
Pal World
Zizaran.
announcement? No. Will you play Survival Dune? I've told my agent to beg, cheat, lie, and steal to try to secure me a Dune sponsorship. So by the way, like, survival games is like almost equal to how much I love ARPGs. Like, if I was not a ARPG streamer, I would be a survival game streamer. Like 100%. Palworld dating sim is coming. Oh. So all those people that write like the big, like, weird Vaporeon ERP stuff, they will finally be able to fuck their favorite Pokemon? Is that it? Yeah, I've played Enshrouded, but not like a shit ton. Top survival games you like? Okay, so the best one is probably Ark. Okay, my favorite survival games. Ark, Icarus, no, Daisy. If it counts. 7 Days to Die. I am talking about OGR, by the way. Valheim. Project. Zomboid. Is V Rising a survival game, though? I feel like V Rising is a V Rising game. I feel like V Rising is a V Rising game. Is Ark worth solo? I don't know. I didn't play it solo. I haven't played Uncharted enough to rate it. The Forest was good, but it was more of a storyline game. Okay, I mean, if V Rising is on the list, then it's second. By the way, if I'm gonna start rating games here, No Man's Sky is not on this list. What other games have I played? Kind of was fine. I liked it. Lelser suck. Honestly, some of these 7s might be an 8. Does RimWorld technically count? No, but if it did, I'd probably give RimWorld a 10. I think RimWorld would be one of my rare 10s. Have you played The Isle? No, but I've heard of it. Where is Minecraft? It's not a survival game. It's Lego. 6 for Grounded. Do you know, honestly, Grounded might be a 7 as well. Am I the only one that feels like survival games are the most samey genre? Like, I like it, by the way. It's like my favorite genre besides ARPGs. But they're all very samey. They're all like, they're not particularly special. They don't really do anything super unique. It's just like, let's go back into a survival game. So, do you know, I think it's kind of fair that I'm rating a lot of them a 7. Honestly, Raft probably doesn't get a 7, probably gets a 6. And Shrouded, I don't want to rate because I just haven't played it enough. But I mean, okay, fine, I'll give it a 6 for now. Subnautica. Subnautica. Probably is the only 8. It's really good. It's honestly almost deserving of a 9. At least the first one. 7, this is some IGN type scoring. Don't you agree though? Don't you agree? Like, a lot of these survival games are very like, they're really enjoyable and good, but they aren't like doing the most innovative thing ever. Rust is a racism game. Rust is a racism game. You play Rust to like go on a public server and see how many seconds does it take for you to be called the N-word. You can do like any % N-word run. I've never seen a more hostile game since Heroes of New Earth. My record is 5 seconds. And it's like, they're always like 14. I'll just deny that one, Reska. They're always 14. Valheim is an 8 or 9 for me. Honestly, Valheim probably gets an 8. It's not that easy to rate games. But I kind of agree. Is there no? I don't think there's a survival game I would give a 10 to. Satisfactory? It's not really a survival game. I would say like Satisfactory is a Factorio like. Have you played Terraria? Yeah. Conan's on here. Somewhere. Where'd I put it? Oh yeah, 5. Have you played No Man's Sky? Yes. So, No Man's Sky for me is too far between game loops. Where is Minecraft on this list? I don't even consider it a survival game. Does Don't Starve count? I'm so excited for Dune. Smallland? No, I didn't. The Basement is called Survival? I guess. I mean, Minecraft's a masterpiece. I don't think I would give it more than an 8, though. Did you play Atlas? Did you see that Dune has 5 days early access for an extra tenner? I fucking hate everything. Dune will probably be a game that I would cave for that, which fucking sucks. I mean, I just wouldn't consider RimWorld a survival game. Oh, that sucks. I really hate that. I really want to play the Dune one. I probably would cave. H1Z1? No, they're not survival games. But I would give RimWorld a 10. There are very few games that would give a 10. What games would I give a 10? I think that's it. I think that's my only 10s. In that order, by the way. Like, I would do it like this. I think that's the only 10s. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, I played it for an hour. Really? I felt like Baldur's Gate 3 shot on Divinity Original Sin. Literally, like, it's like hunched down over Divinity Original Sin's chest and started shitting on it. And I had diarrhea. I haven't played Stalker 2. Bioshock? I haven't really played it. Where's RimWorld? I would give it a 9. No, I would give it a 10. I would give RimWorld a 10. I would give RimWorld a 10. It would be my 5th 10. Did you play Warframe? Yeah. It was okay. Fallout. Well, if I'm ranking, oh my god, this is such a yapping stream. I hope you guys don't hate it. Fallout rankings. If I'm gonna tier list it, okay, wait, what games are there? Fallout games. I'm pretty sure I played all of them. Okay. So number 1 is Tactics at a 9. Number 2 is Fallout 3 at an 8. Fallout 2 at a 7 just because it's old. Fallout 1 gets like a 5 just because it's so fucking old and it honestly didn't age well. Probably slightly above is New Vegas at another 7, but probably prefer New Vegas over Fallout 2. Did you play Wasteland 3? I couldn't get into it. Tactics, that's the best Fallout. I'm a huge Tactics fan. No, Brotato's not a 10. I only play Brotato when I'm in meetings. Says you have 2,300 people watching you fucking yapping. Yeah, true. That's nice. Where would I put Fallout 4? I'm playing it at the moment. I give it a 4. I'm playing it right now. What do you consider GTA on your 10 list? 6? I haven't played it yet. Underrail? Okay.
Chaz just resubscribed for 71
3 over New World?
months. Hey Doug.
To be completely honest with you, I don't fully remember. It's not that easy rating a game that you've played in the past when it wasn't the best thing ever. So I don't completely remember. Like, it could be like this. I just completely don't remember. To be honest with you. I don't remember which one was, like, better. Have you played the other Scrolls games? I've played all of them. I'm not here to change your mind. No. I know. I'm just explaining. I'm not 100% sure. Oh my god, do you know what I should do sometime? I should do a tier list of games I've been sponsored to play. That would be fun. There's a lot of ones. How do you rank the other Scrolls games? Yeah, I can do that now. I saw another question in chat. How do you put Elden Ring? I would give Elden Ring an 8. I think the only Souls game I would give a 9 to is probably Sekiro, and that's very close to 10. What was your worst sponsored game? Can chat answer that for me? I think chat knows. What sponsored game did I hate the most that I accepted? I think everybody knows that. Magic Legends. Raid Shadow Legends? No. I've probably declined over $200,000 in Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships. Which is funny because I do not have $200,000 in my bank account. On December? No, I liked On December. I just didn't like their monetization. How do you rate OG Diablo 2? I think it's a bit pointless to rank because it's so old. D4? I give it a 6 out of 10. I actually quite like it, but it doesn't last very long. And at the end of the day, it's just not made for people like me. But I'm glad it exists. Tarkov? I give Tarkov a 9. Right, okay, somebody asked about Elder Scrolls games. I have not played the older ones. I started at Morrowind. I love Kerbal. No, we give Tarkov a 9. Okay. Morrowind is the best one. Probably a 9. Oblivion 3. 8 with mods. Skyrim, probably an 8. Are there other games? How do you like D2 Resurrected? It's entirely pointless for me. I like the graphics, but like it's inting to not allow. Oblivion without mods is unplayable, in my opinion. Yeah, True Chrome. Oh, actually, I was sponsored to play this. This is something I was sponsored to play. I gave it a solid 2. I literally, mid-sponsorship, messaged them, and they initially wanted 2 hours and a highlight video. And halfway through the sponsorship, I said, please, remove the highlight video. There's nothing to highlight. I literally messaged them mid-sponsorship, and I was like, there's nothing to highlight. I don't want to stress about that, like, mid-sponsorship. I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Mid-sponsor, I was like, I'm so bored. Elder Scrolls Online. I do not understand how anyone plays that game. It's definitely, like, bottom 5 worst sponsors. It just wasn't for me. Clearly, people like it. I don't know why. What about Fallout 76? Minus 15. I don't know. I'm just angry at Fallout 76. So the thing is, right? This is all about why managing expectations are very important. And the problem with that is I went into Fallout 76 thinking it was going to be Rust in the Fallout universe. And I love Rust. So I was very excited. And then when I saw what it was going to be like, it's very not Rust. So I was ruined. That has to be soul crushing. Like somebody who's sponsor messaging, where's the fun? Well, to be fair, I'm a very interesting person to sponsor because I'm incredibly honest, right? Like, write yep in chat if you see someone is sponsored, you do not trust them at all. Like, not even a little bit. You just completely disregard their opinion. Right? I do. Whenever I see any sponsor content, I'm just like, okay, I can just entirely disregard this opinion. Don't you ask for an honesty clause in your stuff too? No, I do the opposite. I ask for the removal of the non-disparagement clause. Whereas, like, I genuinely feel like there's a large portion of chat that if I say something is good, it's the same as if I was sponsored or not. I think there's a decent amount of people in chat that feel that way. Probably because I have shit on a lot of sponsored stuff. I don't really play Civ, I just like their music. Can you enlarge the notepad? Hello, Foxy. But yeah, I mean, I've shit on a lot of sponsored streams. To be fair, it was really interesting. So, Crafton, who does Dark and Darker Mobile, reached out. Like, this was, it didn't do very well on my YouTube, sadly. But, they wanted to sponsor me to play Dark and Darker Mobile. And I replied to them and I was like, you know, I hate mobile games, right? And they're like, yeah, we're actually picking you particularly for that reason. And I'm like, bold choice. Bold choice. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, true, Rust. Yeah, true. What's the issue with Rust? No, I wanted Fallout 76 to be like Rust, and it's not. What mods do you think made Oblivion playable? I always do a rework so that the scaling of monsters and zones are like in Morrowind or Skyrim. Like, I really, really hate the way it is by default in Oblivion, that if you level up your main skill, everything else gets stronger. I really, like, hate that in games. What about ranking 2007-esque medieval clicking simulator MMORPGs? RuneScape #1, everything else sucks. Did you play Terraria? Yeah. Did you rate Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas? Well, so I did say I'm not 100% sure. It was a while ago and I don't really remember. XCOM? It's fine. It's a decent game. What about Lost Ark? Lost Ark is a different one. I think it has some of the best combat in any game ever created, but it has so many downsides with the game that I really dislike. Rank last Epoch. I give it a 7, maybe an 8. I'd say it's a 7 right now, and I'm willing to have it up to an 8 if this patch is good. I think that's fair. What does I would 10 mean? So I very rarely give out a 10. 10 in my opinion is, for most intents and purposes, it's perfect. So Baldur's Gate 3 is the best game I've ever played. It is virtually a masterpiece. PoE 2, like a 7. What would you want to bring into there? Yeah, true. KCD 2. I had so many bugs at the end that really like marred it for me. It was a 9 and then it went down to a 7 or 8. Tarkov 9. Baldur's Gate 3 is a solid 8. I hope PoE 2 becomes a 9 at the end of the year. I think it will. Breath of the Wild? I haven't played Zelda ever. Sometimes when my wife is stuck on a boss, even though I don't play console games, she'll be like, can you kill this boss? And I'll like, Eve? When I played Eve, it was a 10. Now it's like a 6. It does hurt me a little bit every time I'm sponsored to play Eve because it makes me miss it, but that game doesn't exist anymore. RuneScape, I'd give it a 9. RuneScape is almost perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I can rate more games for you guys though. This is fun. I'm really enjoying it while we're like yapping. Bear bye. What would make OSRS a 10? Virtual reality.
Vox just resubscribed for 4 months.
Fierce. Oh, so fierce. Oh, so fierce. Oh, so fierce. Oh, so fierce. A little Helljack. How is Atlas so low on the list? Because I played it at launch and I played it for like 30 minutes and the game kept crashing and falling apart and it was just, there was nothing redeemable about it. Wait, oh, my alerts broke again. Arvox, thank you. Did you play the Gothic franchise? No. Where's Elden Ring? Man, now I'm just like ranking games. So like Souls games, it would be like Sekiro 9, almost a 10. I don't know what it would have taken for it to be a 10. And then DS3 an 8, Elden Ring 7.5, maybe an 8. No, maybe an 8, but for different reasons. Dark Souls 1 a 7, Dark Souls 2 a 3. Are there any other Souls games that I've played? I don't think so. Yeah, I probably should start using 0.5s.
K0
Probably
is
not defined.
firing Ziz's laser.
No Rest for the Wicked. I'll give that a 7. Always lurking. Decided to sub. Thank you, Kuda. Thanks so much, dude. Ranked looter shooters. I don't really play any. Don't forget what the Bible says about this. He who ranks games improperly will never be properly ranked in his games. When are you gonna play Han Reborn? I don't know. Is that playable already? EVE Online? Well, now I would give it a 6, but when I played it, like a 10. Cyberpunk? I'd probably give it a 9. KCD? Kingdom Come Deliverance. Okay, you know, let's just start rating games. KCD 2, like a 7 due to bugs. I had so many bugs. It really marred it for me at the end. So many things went wrong at the end. Have you ever played RTS? Yeah. Dota? 0. Are you saying EU lost 4 points because you stopped playing it? No, it just became worse over time. But yeah, Cyberpunk was really good. League of Legends. I'm really itching to play Dota. I was playing Dota all night. I did a really, really sick play, actually. Frostpunk. I opened Frostpunk. How long did I play it? I played it 12 minutes. And I was like, I uninstalled it. I probably will play it more. Well, Kingdom Come Deliverance is the most beautiful game I've ever played. Yeah, I played OG Dota and Warcraft 3. Did you see the new survival game? Yeah, so that's probably what started this, actually. Palworld? I guess that is a survival game. Honestly, I would probably give Palworld an 8 as well. I will try on Newborn. Horizon, never heard of. World of Warcraft. So I probably would give WoW when I played it a 10. I wouldn't give WoW now a 10 though. But World of Warcraft was some of the best experiences of my life. But that was more about where I was in life than about the game itself. Kenshi? 7? Just because it's so clunky. Yeah, I've always been a big community person. Nah, hardcore WoW was less. Do you play Outward? No. Legend of Zelda? Never played it. Yeah. Warframe? Didn't play it enough. Mario Kart? Didn't really play it. Dragon Age Origins? Probably a 9. Left 4 Dead 2? 7. 6 maybe? Probably 6. The thing is though, rating games, people get so upset about games because do you ever feel like for so many people the average is a 7? Eve now 6 out of 10. Where's the ARPG list? Okay. So if I think I have to rate ARPG's gameplay only. Average should be 5. I agree. The average is 5. That's why like Witcher 3 is a 3 for me. When you say gameplay, do you mean in-game? No, I just mean like disregard monetization. I don't want to put Diablo 2 on the list. It's so old. So stupid. Grim Dawn, surely a 7 or an 8. I see you're new here. I'm very excited for Titan Quest though. I could see Titan Quest being number 2 actually. I haven't played Hero Siege enough, to be honest. I'm not really putting it on the list. I'm happy with my PoE2 rating. 7's fine. Maybe 6.5, but either way, it doesn't change its position. Diablo 3. At launch, I probably would have given it a 7 or an 8. But now I'd probably give Diablo 3 a 2 or a 1. I'd probably give it a 1. Diablo 3 is like my least favorite thing in the genre. I don't think there's a single redeeming or good quality about Diablo 3. I don't know. I need to play it more. Somewhere between 6 and 7. 1347. Oh, 137. Can you expand on that? I'm curious about Diablo 3. I really liked how difficult it was at launch, and there was like so much more to it at launch relative to its time. And I really hated what Diablo 3 did with set items and the season journey. It was so much better at launch. What is no rest? NRFTW is no rest for the wicked. And at the end of the day, right? I'm not critiquing any game objectively. All I can talk about is how much did I enjoy it, right? Because, for example, I didn't enjoy Witcher 3 that much, but I fully realized that it is one of the better games ever made. At launch, I would have given it a 7. Han compared to LoL and Dota. So realistically, I would give Han a 9, Dota a 7, and League a 4. No, Mid and Abyss. What game is gone that you can't play anymore that you wish was remade? Darkfall Online with a at least 10,000 player population. Yeah, this is my follow ranking. I've seen the Han reboot. Yeah, I will try it. Like, my first YouTube videos were all Darkfall Online videos. YouTube won't be able to hear this because DMCA. Look at this. This is my oldest videos. This is the best game ever made. Technically second best because this is Unholy Worse. This was my boat. It's very rare for one player to own a boat. I had my very own personal bark. Valheim got a 7. This is mine. This was an item, a spawnable item. So somebody could take this from me. I was very proud of my boat. What do you think of Arcage? Really good combat, really bad everything else. Is this Sea of Thieves? Darkfall Online. This guy's from Greenland. This is such a good game. No, I never lost it. The game shut down. Look at this, dude. Nearly 4,000 views. This was my most successful YouTube video. Twitch will be able to hear this. YouTube won't be able to. Listen to the editing. I made this myself. And I'm not Zomboid. Probably a 7. It's very good. No idea, Man Earth. Never heard of. I was like one of the few people that played Mage. It's so sad I know almost all these names. So it was like a hardcore PvP MMO. That guy that I just killed, I got all his stuff. Well, as long as I'm able to gank and loot him, but I have to kill his friends first. 10 years ago? Yeah. You'll notice like nearly nobody else plays Mage. To be fair, I did have 2 pocket healers everywhere I went. This is Darkfall Online. Well, Darkfall on Holy Wars. I found out something really, really good. So that tornado you just saw me do, whenever I'm able to knock somebody up perfectly and then hit them with a magma orb at the top of their head, it would basically rocket them into the ground for max fall damage. So it made me like really, really competitive, even though Mage was kind of bad. AFC Alpha? No. So you had minions even before Steel? Yeah, I mean, I've always been very social in gaming. This was so good though. It's definitely like the best PvP I've ever had in any game. And like in every fight, your adrenaline is like... Are you dying when it goes blue? No, that was a blind. And I remember it was really interesting because I played with a friend of mine who hated PvP. And I was like... And he would never go PvP with us. He would just gather and craft and then get killed by other people. And I was like, if you don't like PvP, why are you playing a game that is literally just PvP? It's just a PvP game. Why are you playing it? And he was like, well, I like that there's risk. I like that other people can kill me and I can ask for help. This is dead. This game died. Really bad management. It was so good though. And then we die. And then we had this friend of ours called Clump, who he didn't like PvP that much. Well, he liked PvP, but he wasn't that good at it. But we just loved him. He was like this British guy who loved tea. He would always be drinking tea. And we just loved having him with us. So I was very extremely elitist in this game. Because we were one of the best PvPers. No, I didn't play Ash Runs Call. Almost everybody I played with did, though. But anyway, so I was extremely elitist. But we brought Clump with us. We loved him. Even though he wasn't like particularly good. Sometimes you need a Clump. This is us summoning him in. And then this is us like taking on like 13 people with 5 of us. This is so fun. I love this game. I miss it. I don't think there's anything I miss more than this. I miss this so much. It was so good. Everything about this game was perfect. I don't think I will ever have a gaming experience to top this. And then, so something that was really cool in the game was, let me show you something. See if I can find a good map. No, that's not a good map. Is there no high res map? I'm trying to find like a high resolution picture of the map. Okay, this works. So I don't know what the colors is. Maybe this is for one of the newer versions, or no, it's a Serenity map. That's what it is. A vamp. So this is the map, right? And it would take in a Holy Wars, they made the game a lot smaller. So going from here to here was like 3 or 4 hours, probably. It took a while to travel. At least 2. Let's say between 2 and 4 hours. So I don't know if you're able to see this on stream, but do you see how it's like into grids? Like, do you see how it is in different grids? So in the game, there was something called runestones, where you could basically bind a teleport rune. So I had to physically go, let's say here, stand there for 3 minutes, and then bring that rune back to a bank. And there were local banking. Wait, was there? Yeah, there was local banking for sure. So I would like physically bring a rune here, bind it, and then bring it back to my bank. I did that for every single rune or every single hex grid, even in the water every 3. So, and then I had like a spreadsheet showing where each rune was. So then anytime somebody, and I was one of the best PvPers because I did nothing else. I like play this like 20 hours a day. So anytime somebody in my clan was getting ganked anywhere, I would be like, where are you? And they're like, I'm far away from our base. And I'm like, it doesn't matter where you are, just tell me where. And I would be there. Like, I would like zone in. I called it my Aegon project. And people would like complain about it. They were like, how are you everywhere? Yeah, some is my homeland. Yeah, I lived on Cairn a lot. I'm looking forward to PoE 2 or Last Epoch more. Probably Last Epoch, simply because it's been so long since an update. Oh, and a really cool thing about this was that the sieges were so big. There was like 100 versus 100 in the sieges, which would have been a lot better today because it was so laggy. Such a good game, dude. Good times. Good times. That was Unholy Wars. You ever played Dark Age of Camelot? No. How many hours do you have in that game? Probably just like 5,000 or something. 5 to 10,000. Not a lot. Rise of Aegon was never the same, yeah. Cabal? No, not heard of it. No, we don't know when we're getting push notes. How do you rate Scam Citizen? So I am really, really excited for Scam Citizen. I financially backed it in 1963, and I believe it was supposed to come out like 5 or 6 years later. It is now, oh my god, 2025, and the game is still not out. But I am very, very excited. I really hate that people hate on Star Citizen because I think it has a lot of potential, and I'm very excited for my great-great-grandchildren to play Star Citizen from their spaceship. And I think that will give a lot of like atmosphere. How did your job interview go, Misu? How much are you in for? $30 or something, or 60? But that was a lot for me when I did it. It's a lot of fun in its current state. Do you know, it pisses me off that they've had over $500,000. Is it $1 billion? Yeah. Isn't it crazy? PoE 2 is already profitable. I'm in the hole, 1100. It's nearly at 1 billion. Isn't that nuts? You could have 10 Path of Exiles. I know people that have bought the 10 and 15k ship packages. Do those people also like NFTs? Genuinely asking. Do you think you'll ever play old school RuneScape again? Yeah, I think so. I even have this sitting on my desk. It's dead. Steel bought me that. Do you think we will see 1 million users on 0.2 release for PoE 2? I definitely think it can hit that between console, Steam, and standalone. If you're asking me if I think just Steam will hit that, I don't know. I don't think 0.2 will grow much. No, 0.2 will see a lapse in players. We might not even peak more than 300k on Steam. We tried Albion Online? No. Not on Steam, no way. Probably 250k. Launch? Why would launch be 250k on Steam? That's definitely like launch is definitely going to do more than current peak. Like launch, I think a realistic estimate for launch is 700,000. He said 0.2 in the question you asked. No, he didn't. Oh, you did. I'm dumb. I'm the dumb one on 0.2 release. Oh, no, 0.2 release. I only saw release. No, 100% not. 100% not. For 0.2, I don't think we'll see over 300,000. For launch, there is, I would say, a 5% chance that launch hits 1 million. 5 to 10%. Dark Age Camelot? Yeah, maybe. I've heard that. I think 0.2 will see roughly 300,000. Right? I think 300,000 is realistic for Friday. Are you having a stalling? I've asked the others for a stalling. See if they want to, yes. Free to play launch will take to 2 million? No. It won't. I think it's pretty likely to hit well over 1 million if they shape up the game and have a good marketing push. Yeah. How's Blacksmith looking? It has so many questionable things. There's so many questions about Blacksmith. Like the temper weapon looks awful. The summon weapon, we have no idea if it's good. And for fire spell and hit, there's only 2 usable spells. Do you think people will play Huntress or Spectres? I mean, Spectres is going to be broken OP. The free-to-play will be really big for launch too, yeah. I trust Alk. He says it's broken good. Blacksmith? I mean, it's broken good tanky. Spectres is probably going to be a really good starter. You just got to be ready to find a new Spectre every day. With the way Sprayed works, Spectres are going to be impossibly broken. Yeah. I hope that they... I mean, there's no way they forget about the Drowning Spectre, right? There's just no way. Like 10 weapon summon, yeah. What class should I go if I go Spectres? So that's sort of their point, is that there is no summoner class, right? So you could go Titan, you could go Lich, Infernalist. Titan, Lich, and Infernalist are probably the most interesting ones, right? Titan is very strong. Titan is so flexible. But I do think Titan's better as the second character when you're off-classing the hard. TFK. Feminites. Do you think they're going to be hotfixing Spectres day one? Yeah. I think so. Oh yeah, Gemling Summoner works too. Tactician will get 2 times the amount of Spectres. Yeah, me too. Spectres aren't persistent buffs. Did they mention balance? Well, they just said that everything has changed. So like you have no idea whether something is bad or good. We just don't know. We just have no idea. Why does Tactician get double Spectres? Is it like somebody thinks this? Because it's not, a Spectre is not a persistent buff. Showers are just cheating. I don't know why people take cocaine. We can just take a shower. Honestly, like, I find it like pathetic that people need like coffee or like caffeine in any way to like stay awake when they're tired. Hmm. Nice try, thanks. I want defeated rogue exiles to become specters. Yeah, that won't happen. The energy drink industry is being propped up by streamers. Yeah. Do you know, I get so many big sponsorship offers by energy drink companies. I have watched Red Bull a bit, but I really wish I liked the powdery ones, but I'm like, I don't like them that much. Ugh. Shit, now I want a Red Bull? Nice ad. Do you know I actually get free Red Bull for life? It's really nice. How did your games go yesterday? Won one, lost one. I'm 1 game off getting ranked. Thanks putting me in Ancient 5. Guilty pleasure, yeah. It's a short life. Well, I don't drink that much. I usually give it away to steal. Yeah, I mean, I would not do D&D over launch. Have you played the PvE only version of Tarkov? Tarkov, in my opinion, is pointless in PvE, because the only thing I enjoy about Tarkov is making other people lose stuff. When do you think we get patch notes? We don't know. Steel Mage is a form goblin? Wait, what? Do you have thoughts as what Ascendancy would be the strongest support for next league? No idea. I feel like support is way less of a thing in PoE 2. Yeah, but unless you have hacks, it's pointless in PvP. A skill issue. Skill issue. Like, I never ever feel like I die to cheaters. Skill issue, or you're playing in like Australia or America. If you're playing in Europe, there's like no cheaters. I'm not that excited about Tactician, to be honest. This does look like the most support though. There are cheaters, but not enough to make it impossible to play. Well, it's also, the thing is, so I have a very like W playstyle. Like I will charge towards enemies, and the most common cheat is wall hack. But if I'm rushing people, then they don't really have that advantage anyway. Where are all the emotes? Yeah, I had to disable BTTV or FFC for myself. But I'm running mana, yeah. Idols are gonna go core, don't slap me. Doubt it. I just want to know how deadly they want enemy, yeah. Huh?
Dorothy raided my stream with 1,200.
Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Dr. Zia. He performs his own surgeries on stream. Part-time surgeon. Huh? Have a good PoE stream. Thank you. We're doing a yapping stream. I'm so confused, but thank you for the raid. What was Dr. Zia streaming? She did knee surgery. Yeah, this is basically a just setting stream. We're just yapping and looking at the new patch. A surgery stream? 90% marbles. That's true, actually. My viewers are mostly female doctors. But yeah, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. We're just yapping. It's a just yapping stream. Thanks so much for the raid. Really appreciate that. Hi, raiders. Did you have a good stream? Love from India. Hello. Are you watching the Tavern Talk live today? Yes. Yes, I am. Did you see the teaser for the new RuneScape survival game? Yeah. I saw it at Gamescom. I had an NDA and they showed me like an hour presentation for the game. It looked really cool. But I'm really not excited for Tactician. Tactician mini meme could be fun. Yeah. I mean, obviously, solid plan does not work. but the allies in your presence gaining attack damage. Well, but then you lose spirit. That can't be worth it. I don't know, dude. Surely going actually a tactician support for someone else playing minions. That could be really strong, no? Why solid plan doesn't work? Because minions aren't a buff. SRS might work, but minion sidekick build? Honestly, that could be really strong. Isn't polish that gear bad? 100% armor is extra stun threshold or extra ailment threshold? No? Makes you less vulnerable to being ignited and stunned and stuff. What concepts have you come up with so far? My main concept is literally wait for patch notes, to be honest with you. The thing I'm the most interested in is playing Blacksmith. But yeah, I want to go Blacksmith with spears. I don't know. What do you think of parry? Okay, I don't want to judge too hard, but it sounds like a meme to me. Whenever the way they say they want us to play the game functionally is not how the game plays when I'm playing it, at least. Seven TV is die, yeah. What do you mean? Wait 3 seconds, you get mech, right? And then you get the buff? Huh? Well, every monster killed? Yeah. I like your cut. The cut of my jib. Why parry when you can just dodge? Did anyone press Ray's shield after the first 5 minutes of gameplay? I like Ray's shield. Ray's shield has like really... By the way, I'm not saying parry will be completely useless. And I actively use Ray's shield a lot. I used Ray's shield a lot. I think Ray's shield was really good. Especially as a summoner. But what Poising on YouTube said is very true. Ain't nobody got time to parry 1,000 breach mobs coming at you. Like, a big problem for me with all the things they want us to do is the pacing of the game is completely wrong for that. Does the supporting fire count as 1 million? I don't know. This Ascendancy looks so uninspired. I hope I'm wrong. Okay, so I kind of agree, but I think there will be builds for Tactician. I think it's just not as inherently obvious. Yeah, original. I do think there will be builds for this. Is he talking? Me? I'm just seeing if there's any pixels different in the two images. Or not. Gassie's getting this tattooed, right? Doesn't have the crossbows are so bad. They're about to though. Be good. Yeah, probably not shenanigan. It's sick, yeah. We have unlimited loot portals now? Yeah. I still can't believe I have a tattoo. So now you need another tattoo? Would you guys want another tattoo set, Will? I don't know if I would get more. Fuck, I don't know. Crazy thing to tattoo? Yeah. EA Ballista. Why is the dare smiling? It's not, it's a spell, but I see it. Can I see your tattoo? Yeah, I can just strip. Let me just whip it out. To be fair, this is the only time somebody gets to see it other than my wife, so it's not like I go swimming or anything. That's an odd birthmark. That was pretty cool. What's the tattoo of? It's the Path of Exile 1 Atlas when Shaper was the main boss, and then it's like shattered. It was a design that was made for a t-shirt competition I had when me and Blue got world first Shaper. So it's basically symbolizing me and Blue getting world first Shaper. So it's pretty cool. It was and then it was a sub goal for 40,000 subs.
You ready to log?
Yeah.
Log!
Log.
Right, hold on. Fuck.
We
Right.
gotta get in quick because the balls keep spawning.
Okay. Probably not while we're there though.
Well, I got the ball. He's bullying me, he's bullying me, he's bullying me.
I had 300,000 damage with an abysses.
Slam?
On you.
Oh, oh!
Vortex is on you.
Too nervous, I can barely click.
I don't think I've ever been shaking that hard. Bro, look like you're about to try out for a new UK boy band. Are you talking shit? What the fuck?
If you just...
Hi, Starforge.
We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Balls!
Come close to it.
Kill this guy,
I can't hit.
Kill him.
Sam!
Sam. Kill this fucking thing.
Yes!
Oh my.
Oh!
Look how hard my hand is shaking. I was about to pass out. Because, like, I got so stressed from almost dying. Here, watch this.
Oh my god.
I'm too nervous, I can barely click.
Here, watch this.
If you just...
We'll be fine.
Watch this.
Balls.
I almost passed out when that happened because the immortal call going off, I thought I died. So it was almost over for me. Essence Hardcore. I almost perished IRL.
Come close to it.
Kill this guy.
I can't hit.
Kill him.
Sam!
Sam. Kill this fucking thing.
Yes!
Why my support didn't have Culling Strike in it is questionable, to be fair. We were so bad at the game back then. Best RPG moment since Crip and Crippy versus Inferno Hardcore Diablo. Dude, it was so fun. Why you had a support is questionable? True! But not really though. It was pretty nice. So basically we found out that the way we had built the support character was just pointless. It didn't really add anything to the build I was playing. And Blue asked me at the end, because we'd done all the bosses together, we'd done all the Shaper Guardians together. But then he asked me, like, because we'd done loads of practice and it was way easier for me solo. Like when I tried it solo, I first tried it every time and we died in roughly over half of the attempts when we were trying it duo, when we practiced on standard. And he was like, do you want to go in solo? Like, I understand if you do. And I was like, no, we got here together. We're finishing it together. And it made for such a good kill. And the second kill, so people had found broken builds around the time, a few hours after, or a day or so after, where people just went in and stood still with Blade Vortex. So the second kill was somebody just standing there like this. Hua, 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 hua. Okay, it's dead. And you were immortal. But like, this was such a good fight. And I remember Neon sent me a message. It was really sweet. And he was like, congrats. And I think he said, I'm so happy Blade Vortex didn't get the first kill. Also, stay classy, PoE. Look at the first message. Like, as soon as I go off D&D, like, fucking PoE, dude. Oh, shit.
I don't turn on my notifications now. I don't even know where
That's
my notification thing
Neon.
is.
Congratulations. Good times. It's a very good time in my life. That's just the internet 8 years ago. No, it's now as well. The internet's still pretty toxic. Like, if I play, like, Overwatch or something, I get a lot of gay slurs just from my voice. Unless I, like, if I start speaking like this, then I get, like, no issues. Where'd you get these pictures from? They're from the, press kit. It's in the press kit. Just, at the bottom of the hunt page, just click download press kit. Pirate software, I didn't notice you. Tie dad voice, yeah, true. How long left till the interview? So these are all the new skills we're getting. Spare of Solaris. That's probably going to be the Hammer of the Gods thing. Yeah, it is. I remember they showed it. Have I done any practice run? Yeah, a few warrior ones. Who's getting interviewed? Jonathan. 2 hours and 30 minutes? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, Stormlance will probably be super cool. Glacial Lance looks... Is it just me or does Glacial Lance look like the name is bad for it? Do you know what I mean? So this thing is covered in fire. There's fire coming out of it everywhere. What are we gonna call it? Glacial Lance. Wanna watch Steel getting memed on for 2 minutes to kill time? Is it funny or bullying? When is your interview with Jonathan? So I am interviewing both Jonathan and Neon on the 8th of April, 10 p.m. BST. And I can ask whatever the fuck I want to. And that's after lunch. So I get to like ask them like, hey. Watch it if you want. But what is it? It's about his post history on the forums. Okay, now I'm curious. Someone mentioned this earlier too.
Supporter packs that are saying like, yep, bad design, too hard. That's crazy. Steel Mage, skill issue TBH. Wait, he's commented on this. Is this actually Steel Mage? No way, right?
Wait, hon, this post?
It's actually
There's
Steel
no
Mage on
way.
page 2. That's so fucking funny.
Wait, what?
It just says
Wait,
Steel
it's
Mage.
actually
Wait, what
posted it.
hell? This
How do I
guy's
quote repost?
toxic.
Oh, there we go.
Wait,
Can
was
I see
Steel
his
Mage in my
forum post?
stream? Steel
Wait,
Mage
Wait,
was in
it's
my
actually
stream,
him.
Coming from
Mage.
someone, big talk coming from someone who doesn't even participate.
Wait, wait, I need to log in to see Steel's post. Is he just being toxic everywhere?
Yeah,
Oh shit, man.
he's toxic off stream. What can you say?
Good for you for
Toxic on
realizing
stream,
that you
too.
should not mind dying if the game is too difficult. Hope you can find some fun in the future patches and not worry about EXP so much.
EXP.
Holy Mason!
Posted. Can't lose EXP if you don't die.
Can't
It's
lose
Steel Mage
EXP
is on
if
the
you don't
rampage.
die.
He's toxic, dude. Oh,
This
there's
guy
two
is
Runes a
fucking
cat?
so bad.
Can we see? Can you see someone's post history? Is that possible?
That's what I'm looking at
Yeah.
right now.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh.
Dude, how would I didn't know this guy spent so much time on forums, dude. That's crazy. Was he up this morning on stream or something?
Basing!
Melee player Karn, the problem with Melee and how to fix it. Steel post. Melee already won Act 3 race, so they should nerf it. IMO.
True.
Game needs a radical shift in direction.
Wait, what's this
Agreed.
one? Wait,
Add
what's this?
aliens?
What's
I love that
fucking
movie.
this one, dude?
Wait, how is Steel such a fucking shit poster? That's fucking hilarious.
Which one?
I gotta see this, dude. There's one of one mana left wrote. For the record, I dodged that clip. I was not clapped due to lack of skill. I was clapped because I was bored of waiting after successfully dodging such a trivial attack, then decided to move back into it. And the Steel Mage just has a fucking smug people frog face there.
What the
Where's
fuck?
the cat?
What the fuck is this guy hosting? What the fuck is this guy hosting?
What, Runes a cat?
Where's
Dude,
the
that's
cat?
crazy.
I'm
Dude,
done.
Steel Mage actually
I'm
uses
done with this guy.
forms.
I'm done with this guy. Me and him are no longer friends. I'm done.
This is
Does he just
amazing.
troll the forums every day?
Dude, I want to,
Oh, yeah,
to
okay.
go through the specters.
Oh,
You guys
specters,
are
specters,
Dota
specters,
walls.
specters. But then we have to go through like PoE2 like monsters.
Instead of us
Leafy on
Epoch practice, he just read through the forums and made fun of people. It was great. That's
Ruiz
funny.
Cat confirmed.
Leafy, thank you for the 72 months, dude.
Like all
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them.
yeah. Let's just no, just like, well, we can find a list, but we could just brainstorm. Oh, there is a big ass monster list.
Abyss fish, basic attack. It's not abyss fish, I can tell you that.
The wolf pushes you. That'd be sick. Did anything give you movement? Azak. So you can get boss specters as well, right?
Wait, you can get boss specters?
Yeah.
I see ultimate movement.
But they nerfed monkeys,
Like all
so
bosses?
they have high spirit
Oh, it
cost.
even sets their skill abilities. That's crazy.
Okay, well, that was fun. That was fun. I didn't know Steel was such a shit poster. All right. Steel's a funny dude. Steel's awesome. Are you liable for your tenant? No. I'll be right back. I'm gonna play some meds. I'm back. 1 hour before launch. Didn't Bex retire? Well, she changed companies. She's not retired. Hmm. Damn it, I just got invited to games night tonight. I'm so tempted. This is from the press package. Dude, it sounds fun. And then I have to watch the thing tomorrow. IRL? Watch what tomorrow? The interview. Ah.
Keys is firing Ziz's laser. Have you already shared your
I'm
thoughts
tempted.
on
I'm
new
gonna think about it.
Ascendancies?
What was the question? Your thoughts on new Ascendancy? So what I want to do today is I want to make a video about like a Ascendancy overview for each one. I've been so lazy with content lately. I've been really trying hard to do more IRL stuff and be a bit healthier and chill a bit. So I've been like very lazy with content. It's been helping a lot though. Like I was having a lot of like brain issues. Like I was having so bad memory to the point where I was having a hard time memorizing things. And then I started playing around with human benchmark. I was having, in most of the memory tests, I had like 10 to 15% percentile compared to like the average population. Whereas now, after like a month of like actively trying to improve, these are my scores. This was my best one so far. Look at that reaction time, dude. What app is that? Humanbenchmark.com. Oh, nice, Mizu. What happened? Like, what did I do to improve, or what do you mean? I have a standing desk. I don't have a treadmill, though. Did he go ill or something? Oh, no. My brain's bad. But it's actually leveling IRL, yeah. I wonder what's going to be the best here. I didn't like the Whirlwind Slash at all. I thought it looked garbage. Maybe it will be good, though. What caused the memory loss? I don't know. I have an MRI scan the 22nd. Subathon side effects? Yeah, I mean, the subathon probably didn't help. And then just, I think what was fucking me up was like YouTube shorts, so short form content. I think short form content fucked me up the most. I love Huxley. Okay, I will never owe you money. Like consuming that content? Yeah, there's a lot of studies that's showing that people between the ages of 15 to 25 are already showing symptoms of Alzheimer's, mostly caused by short form content. And it's like it's even because of that we have a new form of memory now called fragmented memory, where people can watch like 5 to 10 hours of short form content without being able to tell you what they've actually been watching. It's basically like they just deleted time. Yeah. Is that a chicken nugget? It's a biscuit. Yeah, piffle me too. Do you have tea? No. In what context do you not use
Cranium
Tame
Crusher
Beast in every
just
build?
resubscribed
When you
for
don't want to
2
spend
months.
100 spirit
Hope
on a
your
beast?
MRI is perfect, dude.
Thank you, me too. Well, actually, I kind of hope that's just something easily fixable, but yeah. Cranium, thank you for the 2 months. Medi, thank you for the
Metal
prem.
21 is firing Ziz's laser.
$100 spirit for a beast with all his modes sounds like a bargain. Not if you're not scaling it. It's a fiber cookie. We need a healthy level of physical and mental stress to induce neurogenesis. What? Was that shield 75% fire damage? No. I mean, if you have 75 block, it is 75% physics extra. Or damage is extra, yeah. Might be good with a spear.
Thirtilla just resubscribed for 89 months. I wanna play HC with you and the gang again. But on release I had to throw in the towel since it was too hard to progress. Can you talk about how you are going to get to maps on your first character on the 4th?
Ben said this is the massive coward ascendancy. I don't know if this is what I'm playing, but I'm leaning towards that. But there's a pretty big chance I play Huntress or Lich as well. Also, I didn't hear Ben say that at all. I heard Ben said blah. Now for real, he said it just like that though? Straight up? My wife got mammed today. She was buying a coffee and the guy was like, "Here you go, ma'am." It was like 19 or something. She was upset. Come on, 30 or 40. Yeah, it is hard. We will have loads of build suggestions. £19? No, the guy, the barista was 19 or something. He was young. But he called her mom, ma'am. He was like, "Here you go, ma'am." I got called young man today.
Kevman Poe just resubscribed for 77 months. It's crazy they made an anti-Ascendancy about crafting an armor, since crafting an armor legit is gingerly and ball torture.
Did she immediately turn to dust? Yeah. I was thinking about starting Warrior, but the early acts seem so hard on Warrior. What's easier on Warrior than on anything else. So like in all the Act 3 races, Warrior was 1 hour ahead. So Warrior took around 2 hours to complete Act 3, and every other Ascendancy took like 3 hours. So it's like nearly an hour faster than any other Ascendancy. Like Warrior is just far better than anything else. So it'll probably be nerfed because it is so much better than anything.
This one is very interesting.
Nah, Infernus was like 45 minutes behind.
If you're a giant fucking coward. Like if you're just shameless about it.
Hey Karn, are you joining me in Team Coward?
This one is very interesting. If you're a giant fucking coward. If you're a giant fucking coward. Giant fucking coward. Giant fucking coward. Giant fucking coward. Giant fucking coward.
I'm definitely like leaning towards this. If being smart equals being a coward, I'm a coward. There was like a story about there was like a World War II veteran that was being asked about like how he felt about campers in a game, in like video games like Medal of Honor and stuff, and he was like, that just seems like the smart thing to do, no? That just seems the obvious thing to do. And people are like, oh shit, yeah.
Giant fucking coward. Giant fucking coward.
What's his obsession with the fucking giants? Does he have like a giant fetish? I don't know, man. Blacksmith is OP. You lose like what? Well, it depends where you're going. 30% more damage from not having an Ascendancy that gives damage. That's plus 3 skills. I don't know. It's a little bit sad. I do think the Ascendancy will be better eventually once we have some actual usable fire skills. Hi, Ventura! I think it'll be better once we have... Oh, Karn, reply in the D&D conversation, you come. Oh, you did. You just didn't say what days you could do. Careful, your plus skills makes your skill cost more mana. Smile. True. But, right, if you can do 10th or the 15th or both. I can do both. I just want to play D&D. I'm addicted. I honestly wish I was playing D&D right now. Are you guys high level in your campaign by now? So we finished one campaign. We did like tutorial campaign. Now we just hit level 4 in this new one. Get that on t-shirt. I'm actually watching the Critical Role show Vox Machina Legends of. It's so good. It's shockingly good. Imagine if they fix melee mana issues. Why does melee have to deal with mana and accuracy issues? Explain that to me. It is so good. They already said they're reducing cost per 20. Have you watched the Legends of Aventris? No, haven't heard of it. It's another YouTube D&D group. Oh. But yeah, I don't know. I wish we had more spells for first spell on hit. Temper Weapon looks dog shit, and we have no idea if Manifest Weapon is even usable. What does Temper Weapon do? Okay, this will sound exaggerated, We don't know the specific numbers, but what we do know is that for every attack that you want to empower, similar to how Warcry's exert one attack, you need to do this. Tink! And then your next attack is empowered. So if you want your next 4 attacks to be empowered, it's like this. I'm not exaggerating. Tink! 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 And then your next 4 attacks are empowered. It's not that fast. Okay, I'm probably exaggerating the speed. I can just show you instead. So you can see on the tooltip in the bottom right. One, two. Let's start it over. No, that sounds fun, Waka. One. One, two, three, four. We're about to have the opposite of Crackling Lands. Surely they change it. Surely they make it like 4 attacks per swing. Wonder if attack speed affects it? I don't know. Yeah, sure, Waka. Animated copy, so it should work with fire spell on hit, but you're not the one hitting, so it probably won't. Do you like the body armor part? It's interesting. Huh? Oh. Oh no, this looks awful. This looks so gimmicky. Oh no, I hate it. I don't know. Instant buy buff. What is that? Demio. Summoning weapons was the power Katava, apparently. Don't you think at this rate, PoE 2 would go 1.0 will be at least 2 years, especially as they need to focus on PoE 1 as well to satisfy the PoE 1 power base? I was thinking that they wouldn't have a chance to get it out this year, except that they said they don't need every class to be out before they do a full release. I thought they were gonna... what I had in mind for full release was all the acts, every class, every weapon type, and every ascendancy, but that's not the case. So, we got bug max trying to find some skills to use. I mean, I'm waiting for patch notes to decide what I want to do. Much too overlevel. What's more about gear in PoE 2? It's not like PoE 1 where you can overlevel.
Doing well. All the best to you and your family.
Thanks. Thank you, Broadlord. Thank you for the 54 months. Damn, you look like Rob Riggle. I think I know who that is. Ah, I knew it. I kind of see it. Not a shit ton, but probably with this hair, yeah, a little bit more. We have pretty different faces, but we have some similar features. I mean, I see it. All white people look the same, am I right, chat? No, I see it a bit. I see it a bit. The one I've gotten the most at different points in my life is Jake Gyllenhaal. I remember someone said that I look like Andrew Norton, and I'm like, are you blind? Do you suffer from eye paralysis? The face format is the same? Yeah. I've gotten Jake Gyllenhaal a lot when I have longer hair. Andrew Norton is a very like 0 out of 10 resemblance. I don't think I have a single feature to Andrew Norton. No, not, wait, what's his name? Edward Norton? Edward Norton. I don't think I have a single similar feature. I don't think we share a singular feature. We both have like hair in our face vicinity. There's like not a singular feature in common. We have eyebrows. We share that. We're white. We share skin color. But like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever been like, no, harder than that. I don't think we share a similar one. You have hair. He has hair. Yeah, we're white. He has skin. I have skin. You can see the Ricky Gervais in you. The beard is kind of similar. You're both male, I think. I think I'm male. I don't know. I look like me. There's like a lot of people say I look like Joey Fat One or something. I don't know. I don't see that either. He looks more like Datmons. See that close up? Yeah, my 2-game night. I don't feel like I look like this guy at all. That looks way more like Mods. Right? He looks so much like Datmons. You're more like Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri. Huh? Okay, Kiki, okay. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Do you know, when I was, where is it? When I was 14, I asked my mom if I was adopted because we learned about adoption in school. And she just started laughing. That's me when I'm 6 years old with my dad. You're not adopted? Yeah, I'm aware. Your dad is literally you? Dad is good squat form. Basically slap squatting. Yeah, so we did so here's a picture where we just threw a picture of me into a filter that shows like me as like what the filter thought I would like. It's a face up filter. And then here's pictures of my dad. That's pretty crazy. Same person, yeah. It's really nice because my dad is the person I look up to the most in the world. So I remember in school when it was like, who's your hero? And I wrote about my dad. Is this some kind of movie plot? Yeah. Think it might be a clone? Maybe. That's cute. Yeah, my dad's awesome. Does he watch your streams? Yeah, my parents watch every day. Didn't he do a build intro with you before? No, we did a it was a gauntlet ad for like a skincare product. And my dad did the start of the intro, and I can't remember exactly, but it was something like if you don't moisturize your skin, if you don't moisturize your skin, it can really get to you. Wrinkles can appear, blah blah blah. I used to look like this. and then I was like, but thanks to like what's it called? It's like Dermalogica or something. It's a pretty like known brand. And I was like, but thanks to Dermalogica, and then it's a scene switch, and then it's like me when I was like 32, and I was like, but thanks to moisturizing every day, now I look like this. So it was a good sport about it. Would you be scared if you found Quinn 69 from this picture lurking in the background? Yes. Because I don't think Quinn was born yet. I'm older than Quinn. Isn't Quinn like 2 years younger than me? So he would be like, oh, actually, he would be like 3 in this picture. Or that, yeah, I mean, I never go outside, so decent skin. Your parents watch it undercover. They watch me every day. Is that you with your older son? No, that's me with my dad. Quinn is more mature, though. True. True. Did Sis watch the clip of Quinn getting cucked by Methel? I've seen it off stream. I didn't watch it on stream, but that was funny. There's so much like you, yeah. Did you see this post? This will continue until the Passionates come out. I'm so glad that I muted this for you too, because I would have instantly died to DMCA. Holy shit, you're a copy of your dad? Yeah. But yeah, no, they watch every day. I'm really good parents. It was like, you know how like some people got beaten by their parents? When I was like 5 or 6 years old, I did not think it was literally like, you know how gravity is the thing, right? Like if I drop this right now, it's gonna fall to the floor. I thought there was some sort of law of the universe that parents could not physically harm their own children. So my grandmother called me, like my dad's mom, and I pick up the phone because I was cute, and she's like, how are you doing? And I'm like, ha, terrible, my dad beats me. And then I hand the phone off to my dad, which was hilarious, right? Like, can you think of anything funnier than a parent beating their child? Obviously, that's not possible. So then I hand off the phone to my dad, and he gets chewed out by his mom for like 20 minutes. He hangs up eventually and looks at me, and he's like, why did you tell my mom I beat you? And I'm like, that because it's funny. Obviously, you can't beat me. He still didn't beat me, but he was like, what the fuck? True, Wahoo. Time traveler. After dealing with Gen Z, I think children might need to be beaten again. Yeah. That would have been the first time? No, they never beat me. They put soap in my mouth once when I swore a lot, but I didn't stop swearing, so then they stopped with the soap. I wouldn't stop swearing. It wasn't even that I swore, it was that they asked me to stop swearing and I just kept repeating it. My father used to scare me with his belt. Damn. Why soap though? Because that's what they threatened. They're like, we'll wash your mouth with soap. And then I was like, haha, you won't. Nuh-uh. That's funny, CC. Do you have a video for the PoE2 campaign? We think you can skip unimportant side quests? No. I said beach. Can we have Kidyu write universal laws? It feels so bizarre seeing people have healthy relationship with their parents. That sucks. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, I'm so tempted to go play board games. Board games, React stream, or React tomorrow. Board games, React stream. Board games, React stream. Fuck. What if Passions dropped today as well? I'll let chat decide. Chat's pretty nice and always looks after me, so I think chat will say board games. Reacting while live sucks. You can't talk over what you're watching. That is true. Who are you playing board games with? My neighbor. Would you want to join, Karn? For board games? I do, Simp. Anything to not be in Act 1? Go play board games is. But I want to watch the stream. Are you not going to watch it till tomorrow? If I go play board games, then yeah, obviously I will watch it till tomorrow. Yeah, there's a podcast in an hour, but I'm also invited to board games with my neighbor in an hour. I mean, Gazzy must love Lich. It's in 2 hours, I think, sis. Wait, is the podcast in 2 hours? Is it actually in 2 hours? No shot. Oh, if it's in 2 hours, I think I'm board games. I'm not yapping for like 2 hours. There's no countdown. Why not go board games for an hour and then come back to stream? Because every board game takes like 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, it's in 2 hours. Okay, I'm not yapping for 2 hours. Well, I would come back online for patch notes. Have you reacted to Runescape Dragon Wilds? Yeah, we looked at it. It looked very fun. It looked very fun. I'm definitely pretty keen to try it. Codenames? Yeah, Codenames is good. Short stream, Sedge. I know. I'm so sorry, Foxy. I know you like watching. Do we know if daggers are coming out? They're not. Patch notes today? No, I doubt it. There's not a non-zero chance. I reacted to Andor Season 2? No. The comments say NDA is broken? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see that. I had an NDA for this game. They showed it to me at Gamescom. And Jackass Goblin said if I talked about the game, my family was in danger. But now I can talk about it. You won't come after my family anymore, chat. It's safe. Right. Right, chat. Right, chat. What game is this? I'll show you. I will show you. It looked pretty cool. It's basically Valheim, but RuneScape. RuneScape Valheim. What is your league starter? I'll decide when patch notes are out. I'm leaning towards Blacksmith though. Is it free? I can't remember how much it's gonna cost. Okay, but all the good racers play to practice Warrior as well? No, like first they were trying to figure out what was going to be the fastest, and then they practiced that. Like Warrior isn't the fastest because that's what people practiced. People practice that because it is the fastest. Do you have a video on what areas to farm to get different gear? I do have a video like that.
Eastsenberg TV rated my stream with 44 viewers.
I am potentially about to go end. But thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. I really appreciate the raid. Welcome. Welcome, raiders. Okay, stream. Thanks. I might be about to raid someone else. Could I get an appointment? We'll be back later. Alright. Don't die. But yeah, no, it looks super cool. It looks super cool. That's the biggest first time I ever had in Dota. Oof. I'm very excited for Friday. Right, if it's in 2 hours, I think I'm gonna go end and go play board games, chat. I think I'm gonna end and go play board games. Let's raid Ghazi, as Darth calls him. Ghazi. Fun with board games, don't lose. I won't. I want to play board games too. I know, I miss playing Secret Hitler with you. That was fun. I'm gaslighting you, even though you were sort of on to me half the time. D&D? No, I would cancel anything for D&D. I'm so into D&D right now. Is last ebook worth a buy if I'm winning on PoE 2? Yes, but like it's not worth it to play for 4 days, but you will play it for more than that. And there is a last ebook update coming soon. Like it's very easily worth the $35. You can buy it through me if you want as well. What's your favorite board game? Waterdeep. Something of Waterdeep. Can't remember what it's called though. Agents of Waterdeep? No. Do you follow any D&D content online? Well, I watch like Legends of Vox Machina, but no, I don't watch other people. Lords of Waterdeep, that's it. Do you really have 4,500 hours in Dota? How do you have so much more than me? That's nuts. Anyway, chat, I'm gonna end. I'm gonna raid Ghazi. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Try to die less than I do. Sorry for streaming so short. It's just I'm trying to be healthier and do more real life stuff. I'll be going hard on Friday though, for those curious. Also should be streaming left tomorrow. Me and Steel are gonna do a duo practice run too, in case we want to do that. But I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Try to die more than I do.
Hey YouTube, Sizzy here. Hey guys, Zizaran here. Hey everyone. So I was literally just about to go to bed.
Hi, Zizaran here. Zizaran here. Zizaran here. Zizaran here with Zizaran here. Hi, Zizaran here. And welcome to my channel.